Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel. Yes, you can hear me, I am still sick, but I am a lot better than I was. So we are going to be talking about the ones in Girlz Really Rock, like discussing the differences between the dolls and the fashion in Bratz Girlz Really Rock. Starting off with Passion for Fashion 4th edition, which in the game it's Brainy and Fruits. So this is the Brainy fashion that you can find in the bargain bin. This is Aubrey's little Passion for Fashion 4th edition outfit. The quality of this game is not as good as the other games, so like these screenshot qualities are not so great. But you can see we have like these little like poof sleeves right here with the white and then like the red trim, and then like the collar with like the red little tie thing. It's also over here. I don't think that it has like the red trim on the shirt collar when it does right here. This is a longer skirt in the game, which looked really weird because I'm so used to the shorter like skirts on the girls, but like it matches this. This is, I think, a longer skirt. There is this little like cutout that's like black fishnet that is not in the video game one, but it still has like the red and white and black plaid pattern that this skirt does. And then it also has like the white belt. This is like down here, and this one's like a true like belt. But other than that, it's not bad. You can tell what it is. Now this one looks like color vomited on it. And unless you look at them side by side, you can't like totally tell that that's what this is supposed to be. So this is, I think her name is Kina. And the tops aren't like, this is supposed to be, let's talk about the doll first, I guess. So the doll has like a pink dress with like a tiered tulle mini skirt with like a blue ribbon, and she has a jacket over it with some like socks and sneakers. This, other than the skirt, it doesn't look like that at all. And this is known as like Fruits in the game, which is really weird. The other one, this being Brainy, makes so much sense to me because like she looks like your typical like stereotypical nerd girl. This is not giving Fruits. I'm sorry. Anyways, the dress is like pink. This is like a whole white top. I guess you have like the red jacket, but like it has like this really hot pink like detailing up here that's totally missing in the doll's jacket. This is a like 3-tiered pink mini skirt like thing that you can see here. This is more pastel, and this is hot pink, which matches the detailing, and it has like the blue ribbon, same as over here. But like that's the only really similar part to this because the socks are even different. This has like black fishnet up here, and then like a pinkish red with black striped socks, and this is like pink with black stripes and yellow. So overall, not great. Can't really tell that that's what that's supposed to be unless you're like digging. Like I happened to look at this and be like, hey, that looks like this. I wonder if that's the same. And I was like, oh my gosh, it is. Next, we're going to be talking about Fashion Muse, which is known in the game as Core, which I didn't realize until I was looking at the artwork that that's what this is. So this is Chloe's outfit. It's just like a black short sleeve top with like these little bat wing sleeves, which it is here too. It's really plain, which I guess in the game they're called Core, but I don't know. They're not my favorite line. They do have like the pockets on the back of this skirt. You can't see it in this screenshot, but they are there. But it is just a gray skirt. It has like this purple waistband, which you can see here, and then like the purple ruffles on the bottom, which you can see here. Not a lot to say about this. It's pretty accurate. It's just not my favorite line in the game. And then this is what I called the airline stewardess dress, which it's Jade's outfit. It basically looks the exact same. It's just like a gray dress with like a purple belt, which this one is it's like a chunkier belt than this is, but it even has like the purple collar that this one does. I don't know. It looks good in the artwork. It doesn't translate well in the game, but that's basically all there is to say about it. And then this one is Sasha's. I don't know why, because this looks like it's like high-waisted pants, like really high-waisted, and this is tucked in. This has like that little like denim part on the shirt, which doesn't translate well in the game. And then these, I believe, are supposed to be like lip kiss marks. Can't really totally tell that that's what's supposed to be in the game, but it is there. And then it has like that little purple jacket thing that she has on. And then just regular like denim capris. There is a faint belt here, kind of. It's more like white, maybe. I don't know. And this is more like a true like jean belt. But this part right here, being this part right here, is a little weird. And then Yasmin's doesn't really look the same at all. I believe these are supposed to go together, but you can't really see like the belt part. These are obviously supposed to be overalls. And this doesn't look like overalls. It just looks odd. And then this whole shirt looks pink, even though on here it's like white with like a little pink collar. That is not what this is. This looks just pink. You can't even like see like bow collar here. And it definitely doesn't really look patterned. Maybe if I like bought the shoes and put it on, maybe it would look a little bit more similar, but I don't know. It doesn't look like this part and this part go together to be overalls like it does in the artwork. So moving on to Carousel. This is one of Jade's outfits. Honestly, it looks like a seamless like one piece in the game, so that's really good. It does look like it almost might be two pieces in the artwork, but you have like this white long sleeve with like the black like ribbon on like the high collar right here, which is right here, and then you have like the corset part with like the gold buttons, and then just like long denim pants. These cuffs do have like a navy cuff and a pink cuff, which are missing in the PS2 version, but overall this is like definitely what that's supposed to be. This is another one of Jade's outfits. So we have just like regular burgundy like capris, which this has like in the PS2 it has like the pink on the cuffs of them, which is really odd because that's not at all in like the artwork version of it. And if you've noticed, most of the lines in Bratz Girlz Really Rock are based on artwork and not on dolls. So take with that what you will. But this top, you can definitely say that that's what it's supposed to be. It looks really ugly together, to be honest, but like it's like red ruffled like top thing with like some teal like accents. I think that might be like a necklace maybe in the artwork, like a gold like dangly necklace. I feel like it could have used that in here, like on the top in the PS2 version, like even one of those like fake necklaces like I was talking about in the Bratz the movie video. But you have like this teal and purple crop jacket thing over it with some like orange details, so that's pretty accurate. It just doesn't translate well into the game. Now this is like Sasha's scarecrow looking outfit. The colors are a little different. Like this is like pure red and this is more of like a berry color. So I feel like if this would have been less saturated, it would have looked cuter, but it's definitely like ruffled, which you can see the ruffles here. It's shirt with a collar, and then you have like this denim skirt. It is layered and it's frayed, and you can see like the fraying on it. And then it even has like the patterns on it that the artwork skirt does. And then the belt, and then the striped like stockings, which look definitely a lot better in the artwork than they do in the game. But you know, this actually is pretty accurate overall, other than maybe some like color saturation. And then another one of Sasha's outfits. This one looks very carnival. This looks more like orange and yellow, which I think in the game it's like red and white striped, but it's like an off the shoulder with like a black like detailing line strap thing right here. And then it is like the balloon sleeve, which you can kind of see the balloon sleeve in this one. Not like super great, but it's there. And then it has like this corset type part, which is here, and then like the black stuff, and then the gold buttons, similar to like Jade's first carousel outfit that we talked about. And then there's like the shorts with like the skirt in the back. That's what makes this look very carnival to me. But it even has like the correct layers. This looks more of like that berry red color, where this one's like hot pink. Kind of matches this more a little bit, but this one's also pretty accurate. And now we have the skydiving outfit, which is Yasmin's extreme skydiving doll. So Sasha's skydiving outfit in the game is what Yasmin's doll is. We have like the black collar and then like that white part right here. I think this is supposed to be silver. It's really hard probably to do metallics in a like 2008 PS2 game, so I'll give them some grace for that, but it looks really good, to be honest with you. Like the colors match, like all the panels. You have like this white side part here on the leg, and then like the knee part, and then like the thigh part. It looks really good, and like they even have the shoes and stuff. And then the other girls just had like recolors of them, so it's still this doll, just like recolored different colors. And honestly, these recolors actually look pretty good. Like they look like, instead of just recoloring this one, they actually did like their own colors with it, so that's pretty good. And then like they have like that little side panel right here that Yasmin does. So, but I like that they gave Sasha the gold one because she does look good in gold. Now we have the golfing ones, which is based off of Play Sports Golf Chloe. Particularly this outfit, you can see that in the doll, it's more of like a pastel yellow, but it's like a sweater vest with like this little printing on it. You can see the printing here. This is like a true yellow though. This is like a pleather mini skirt, like black pleather. This does not look the same. I think that's probably what that material is supposed to be. It just looks crunchy in the game, to be honest with you, but it has like the belt and stuff. And then it even has the socks with like the same pattern that's on the sweater vest, and then like the black parts right here on the socks. And then again, there's also some that are recolored. The green one does not have a matching skirt for whatever reason, but the pink, blue, and purple ones do. It's literally just the same thing as this, just in different colors. Next, we have Beyond Basics. So Chloe's outfit, The only thing that really stuck out to me that's like super accurate are these like double belts, which is weird because she has a triple belt, but with like the capris, and then you can even see like the pockets that are here on the artwork. It is just a regular tan jacket. It's closed here. It almost looks like there's a t-shirt under here. I don't know what this yellow is supposed to be unless it's supposed to be the buttons, but it does have like this little purple thing up here, which I think is supposed to be this. It just doesn't like resemble that really. And then she doesn't have like this black thing on her sleeve. And then Jade's, you can definitely tell that that's what this is supposed to be. It's like a very early 2010s kind of dress. So they were definitely out of their time. It has like this funky pattern, which is in the PS2 version with like the teal polka dots and then like the green swirls and then the pink, whatever those things are. It even has like this green like collar thing that I think is maybe a vest for the dress. So that's on there. And then Sasha's, you can, I guess, tell that that's what this is supposed to be. Next we have Sasha's. This looks like it's supposed to be like a jumper of some sort, like a one piece. It's two separate in the game, which is fine because they do that a lot, like with Jade's costume party like cat outfit. But you have like this like denim like baby doll looking top, I guess, which has like the pink parts right here, and then like the cuffs, and then on the collar they have like that pink detailing, and then just the regular like denim pants with the pink striping on the side. This has like 3 stripes. This is one big stripe, but overall kind of accurate. It's missing all these side details, which will like spice it up a bit because this is kind of a boring outfit in the game, to be honest. Now we have Yasmin's, which this is one of the patterns that you can like dye in the game, which is really weird. Same with some of the core fashions, but it looks burgundy in this photo, but it's like red in the game. It's like this track jacket with like a teal underneath, which it does have like the track jacket look with like the blue underneath, and then it even has like the pink like right here by the shoulders, and then the pink cuffs, and then just like a matching skirt with pink fishnets, and then like for some reason knee pads, like pink with red knee pads. So I don't know, it's accurate, it's just strange. Now we have Lucky and Charmed, which is Charmed Life. So this is Chloe's outfit. I don't know if this is just like a lighter color in the artwork or if this is just like not like super accurate, but it is the same thing. It's like sleeves by itself, bell sleeves by itself with like this baby doll like tank top. It's pink here and it's purple here. So I don't know if the color discrepancy is just like an artwork thing or if it's like actually color discrepancy. You can't really see the pattern on this top, but that's what that's supposed to be. And then you have like these pants, which has like the little charm things right here that she has. But this is like stirrup pants, and this is not stirrup pants right here, but you can see how it goes in and then flares out again, just like it does here on the artwork. But it's interesting that they had stirrup pants for the Bratz. I never noticed that before. And then Sasha's dress, this green thing right here is supposed to be these charms, which Lucky and Charmed, so they have charms. It's like this, I don't know, really comfortable looking fitted dress with like the purple like shooting star stripes. Can't really see that on this, but you can see like the defined waist that the artwork has, and then like you have like the little pink part right here, which is like this little camisole. The sleeves aren't as like balloony as it is here. I think this is supposed to be the pockets, but it's missing the pattern, and then like this big chunk right here just being a chunk instead of the charms. And then Yasmin, it looks so much better in the artwork. This is like super oversaturated. This doesn't have like the roughly like scrunchy material like look to it, but it is like the off the shoulder like sweetheart in that mint green with like that skirt. This is like a tiered skirt. This looks more like just a skirt. I mean, I guess it does have like the second ruffle here, but it doesn't look like the ruffle is like long like it is here in the PS2. And then we have another Yasmin outfit. We have like this like top thing with the collar and the ties that come down, and it's in that blue, has like the puff sleeves with like, I don't know, those sleeves. I'm not a fashion designer or a fashion major, so like it's really hard for me to describe the things other than like just pointing it out to you sometimes. We do have like these cutoff shorts, which does have this gold chain belt, which is here, but it's missing some of the other like charms because those just look like shadows in the game. I don't really know if those are supposed to be the charm. Like it doesn't look like it, so I don't know. And then I couldn't see the socks in this artwork, so there's socks. Next is nautical. So we have Chloe's outfit, which is just like a red and white striped like long sleeve shirt. It's overalls, so it goes with these pants. First thing I'm noticing is like these you don't have like the gold part on the straps. Also, it does look like overalls whenever you wear it together, but it also doesn't have like, I know that this is a necklace, but I feel like having that detail on it would have made it look less plain, but overall pretty accurate. It's just missing like these like tiny details, and then on the jeans if it had like this chain thing. And then this is another one of Chloe's tops, which honestly look pretty accurate. It's really not bad in the game. It's like this off the shoulder like red and white striped top with like the tie, and then this is supposed to be like the wheel, and then this is supposed to be like the anchor. It's very pixelated and you can't really see just because the quality of the game, but I know that that's what that's supposed to be. Then you have like that black vest on top, which you can definitely see that there's like that cutout. That's the same here. And then the best dress in the game is Sasha's like boat neck, which is very clever that it's a boat neck and it's nautical. Black and white striped dress. It even starts on a white stripe and it ends on a black stripe, just like in here. Has like this whole black panel right here underneath like the red belt with the big gold buckle. Super cute. Looks great in the game on all of them. Looks great in the artwork. Very accurate. Now we have Jade's, which this ruffle doesn't really look like this ruffle in the game. And then like the collar ruffle, I think it just starts in the red. It doesn't have like the white part to it. But this ruffle in the game is also just red, whereas this one is like red, white, and blue striped. It does have that little like strap right here that brings it to the little corset thing with like the gold buttons. That is there. And then just regular denim shorts. So overall the nautical line is pretty accurate all around. And then this is a Yasmin artwork. The top's not featured in it, probably because it's not like red or white in any capacity. It's like a purplish pink, but it's like these cut off like capris with like this rope belt and like the gold little belt loops, which you can see right here. And then just this little detail right here. I don't really know what that's supposed to be, but it's there, so that's good. Now we're going to talk about Resort. So this is Chloe's dress. It's just a purple long sleeve flowy dress. In the game, it's literally just purple, but I like this detailing that's in the artwork where it's got like this white and orange and purple and blue and pink like stripe to the sleeve. I wish they would have included that because it would have made this dress more interesting. And then you can see there's like some maybe ruching or scrunching here on the artwork. So if we would have had something here, that would have made it like more desirable to wear, I guess. And I know that they can do that because we saw it 2 games ago in Bratz Forever Diamonds with like the Hollywood style like satin scrunching. So overall, this is, I guess, the same, but it's losing a lot of the details that the artwork has. And I know that they can put details that the artwork has because we've seen that in Bratz Rock Angels with the Midnight Dance line. And then this is a jade top. This is the best picture that I could find of it, but it has like this blue collar and then like it's green and blue stripe, which you can see that. I'm not sure if this like berry color stripe thing, if it's right here, just because this packaging stripe is here, but, and then it has like that teal bottom that you can see here. You can kind of see the striping, like the cuff striping that the shirt has on both the artwork and the game. And then just like regular brown cutoff shorts. It never shows the belt in the artwork, but this one has an orange belt with a gold buckle. But that's what this outfit's supposed to be. And then we have Sasha's dress, which I'm very disappointed in because it looks so pretty in this artwork, and then this just looks like a pile of blob. Like it's supposed to be like white with really pretty orange flowers, and this just looks like a stretched pattern of some sort. You can kind of see the flower part here maybe, but it's not like, this is huge and it's not huge on this. This is like pretty and delicate, and they did her dirty, to be honest with you. And then this part right here, I don't really see that right here because I guess it's maybe in the underbust, but like the dress doesn't fit right here compared to the skirt. So I really don't know. I mean, it looks like a mess. It's the same colors, I'll give it that. It's white and like that really peachy orange coral color, but And then we have Yasmin's, which is also not super great. So maybe I mixed up the shorts. Maybe these are Yasmin shorts and these are Jade shorts. So like switch those around, I guess, because this is brown cutoff shorts with like that orange belt with like the gold buckle. So these are Yasmin shorts. I apologize for that. I didn't catch that whenever I was putting my resources together. These are supposed to be Jade shorts, so it's just plain brown shorts. But Yasmin's top, it's like a button down with like this funky retro pattern and like this brown and pink and cream yellow kind of stripe. This just looks like white with like ruffles and like pink. So I don't know where they got the ruffle part from because I don't really see the ruffle part on this. It just looks like a regular button down, but I don't know. And then now for Girlz Really Rock, which honestly is the best line in the game because it's the only one that they actually did well on. So this is Chloe's outfit. You can see it's just like, this is a white off the shoulder, which you can kind of tell that it's off the shoulder t-shirt. There's a little bit more like texture to her shirt here, but it's hard to translate that in the game, so I understand. Obviously they can't have the shirt tuck into the pants because of how like the modeling works in this game, so it's fine. But you definitely have like that red pleather like thing with like the across the shoulder strap, and then the black belts that go across, which you can definitely see the separation in those. And then the pants, they're like these red things. There's more of them in the PS2 version than there is here, but you can even see like the folds of it, which, see, I know that they can do stuff like that. So they should do it on the other ones and not just like the titular line. But it's supposed to be black pleather. Hard to make that look probably pleather in the game, but you have like the lines here, these red things. There's more of them than there are here on the straps. And then like you have this red belt with like the big silver belt buckle. I did not buy hats, but I'm sure that they're there. And then this is Jade's outfit. They did a really good job on this black fishnet part. There is like that shoulder strap part here, so maybe that's probably just like an animating or like modeling like issue, but you also have like the black collar and then like the cuffs on the sleeves. And then this is a like corset. This is like a really hot pink, where this is more of like a dark pink, but honestly I'm not really too bothered by that because it looks good, it looks cohesive, it's not like too in your face. You have like these little like zipper detailings things right here, then you have like the black pleather skirt, which like the zipper things here again, and then the matching pink ribbon bow, and then the pink little ruffles under here, which you can see here on the doll as well. And then Sasha's, her doll is gorgeous. I wish I had her. This is like a darker gold, which I think they've done that before in Bratz the movie, so like kind of expected. And then also again in this game with like the skydiving outfit. But this is like a jacket with like a hood and like the cuffs like white and black and white striped, which you can see here. You can kind of see like the collar. This is like a white camisole tank with like black stripe at the very bottom, probably so then I don't know why they didn't like open this up so then you could see like the shirt underneath with like the black striping here instead of right here, but it does have like the white with the black stripe. It's just up here so then you can see it, which is weird that they decided to do that. But and then on the pants you have like the white with black and white stripe for the waistband, which it is here, it's multiple stripes, and I kind of think that some of the stripes come from the bottom of the jacket in the game, which not super accurate, but like overall they did a good job. And like these gold pants with the black stripe on the side, and then the cuffs down here being the white and black and white stripes. I'm a little disappointed about like the top discrepancy between the doll and the PS2 version, but overall they did okay. And then Yasmin's dress, this is just like a silver dress, like it cuts down right here, which I think this one looks more like the one in the movie than it does in the doll, but I like the doll's one like more because you have like these gold detailing on the hips that you're missing here, and like this whole gold detailing right here, which I know about the fur like stuff that they don't have that here because we talked about it in like the first 3 games. I wish they would have been like technologically advanced enough to be able to add that, because I know that they had like this fur part in the movie, so I know that they were like able to progress from Passion for Fashion Diamonds not being able to have like their dolls shawls that they had into this movie where she could wear it. And then you have like these silver tights which are missing in here because usually socks come with like the outfit parts and not with the shoe parts in the Bratz games, so I'm intrigued that they didn't have like the tights, unless it just looked weird because it didn't have the fur shawl, but it's missing the gold detailing unfortunately. So those are all of the differences between the fashion lines and Bratz Girlz Really Rock and the dolls, or mostly the artwork that they're inspired by. So if you'd like to see my thoughts for Bratz Rock Angels, Bratz Forever Diamonds, Bratz the movie, I will link that playlist after this video. And if you'd like to hear my rankings of the fashion line in Bratz Girlz Really Rock, stay tuned because that will be coming up. I've also ranked the fashion lines in the other games, so I'm preparing to see which PS2 Bratz game had the best fashion, which most of us will probably agree, but still. Anyways, I do have intentions to maybe do one for Bratz Flaunt Your Fashion as well, so because I know that it's a completely different style and they used different outfits for what they used in previous games. So if you'd like to see that, stay tuned for that as well. Anyways, I'm gonna leave that here and say thank you so much for watching and bearing with me while I've been sick, and I will see you all next time. Bye guys.